Spotlight. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jagat, and I welcome you all on the behalf of Shri Aurobindo Society. As this is the series where we share with you some of the innovative ideas compiled in a case study. And I hope and I believe once schools are open, then you are going to implement those ideas which are suitable for your school. So one more thing today I want to share with you when at the end of the session when we finish our innovative ideas, at that time you can share your innovative idea also with us. How you can share that? You can just open your mic and after that you can tell what you are doing something innovative in your school. Or you can ask me any question if you have any confusion related to these ideas, and these ideas are so exciting and so inspiring. I hope you are going to love these innovative ideas. And if you want to submit your ideas, that we share your ideas with the country, so you can share your ideas with us on the website isf.ziei.com. You can share your innovative ideas with us, and it is not necessary that your only one should idea should be there. You can share as many as ideas you have, you can share with us. So let's talk about our today's innovative idea or the case study which I'm going to share with you. So before that, I have a question that how many of you feel that our country is enough aware about the cleanliness, or enough aware that how we should live in a society, or how we should control the pollution which sometimes we spread in our society. So what do you think, how much we are aware? So there are some teachers who have seen that there were some problems in their school or sometime in the society. So they used some innovative ideas, and those innovative ideas helped them to control these problems which they faced in their school or sometime in the society. So today, let's start our innovative idea. So the name of our case study today is Clean Nation, Healthy Nation, or you can say Clean India, Healthy India. We can also say that, as this is also a quote basically, that a healthy mind lives in a healthy body. Until our body is not healthy, so our body will not also work on that level or that good. So we need to make sure that in our society we are enough healthy, and the students who are coming to a school, they are enough healthy. And how we are going to make sure, those ideas I'm going to share with you. So the first idea which I have, and before that, I want to share one more thing with you. What are the benefits which we are going to see, and which teachers have seen in their school after implementing all these ideas? So the first thing is clean environment and maximize learning environment or experience. So what happened after implementing all these ideas? Teachers saw that they have maximized the learning experience of students, and the environment was also very clean in their school. And the second thing is the community feels more responsible towards school. Once you implement all these ideas in the school, or the teacher implemented in the school, they have felt now the community is more responsible. They feel more duty for the school, and they come to school, they talk to teachers, and all these activity happens after the school. So let's talk about it. So our first idea is, and this is going to be an inspiring, innovative idea for you. That is temporary toilet constructed out of the waste plastic bottles. So yes. So before that, let me show you the picture of the idea. Then you will understand how it looks like. So this is the toilet. As you see, there is a boy, and there are two plastic bottles, and their boy is standing and he's using those. So what is this innovative idea? So there was one teacher, so he was transferred newly in the school, and let me share with you the name also of the teacher. So the teacher name is Amit Kumar Tiwari, and he is from Bhondi, Rajasthan. So he's the teacher who implemented this idea, or who made this innovation of the idea. So what happened? Teacher was transferred newly to the school, and he saw that there are some students who are going in an open space for toilet. After seeing this, teacher thought like no awareness is there, and so many problems can happen with the students, and this is basically a bad habit which is developing in students, and they are developing this bad habit. Because of that, they can get many diseases, or it sounds so bad in society when somebody goes for toilet in open space. So teacher saw it, and teacher came to know the school is under development. So there is no washroom, there's no toilet where students can go and they can get fresh or something like this. So teachers saw and thought like, what can be the solution of this? So this is a problem, the students are going in open space, and that is was also a problem that that school was under construction. So he implemented something. So before that, I want to share one more thing. When we face problem, then we get the solution. So until we do not face any problem and until we do not try to find a problem, we cannot find a solution of that. So the same teacher did in his school. So he saw that there are students who are going in open space. After that, he thought what I can do for my students. So he invented temporary toilets. So those school, though these are the toilets which I have shown you, that is not permanent solution, but that is a temporary solution until the school is not developed or well built for the students. So in this, what happens? So students learn the use of waste material. After implementing this idea, you will see that students are learning how to use the waste material in their school. So that is also good for the school. And there are some steps which teacher has used, and I'm going to share with you those steps. So the first step is the teacher asks students and community to bring 20-liter bottle for the school, at least 20 bottles. So at one time 20 students can go there. So teacher asked the students in the community. After that, he got those bottles. So let me show you the bottle again. So these are the bottles. It looks like this. So these are the bottles which looks like this, and these are the. It looks like that. And after that, what teacher did? Teacher cut in the shape of that bottle, so it is vertically. So he let me take you the example. So let me find the bottle. Can you please give me the bottle? So let me show you how it looks like. So let's for an example, this is a bottle, and we will assume that this is 20 liters bottle as we do not have right now here. So what teacher did? So teacher cut this bottle from this shape. After cutting from this shape, so this was the face of the bottle, and he made one pipe there, and that pipe went to the outside of the field, and in that field they digged one hole, and after digging that they kept one tank there, and they made some holes in that tank. After making those holes in those tank, he teacher kept that and covered it with the soil. And after that, the bottle was there and the tank. One pipe was here, which was basically water pipe, and here it was the urine. This was the pipe where urine will go in that tank. And after that, teacher did this, and he spreaded some awareness also in the school. So as I told you, that it was a habit of students that they used to go in an open space. After going there, so the teacher saw that, and he started promoting the awareness to the school that how I can make my students aware that now nobody will go to in open space for washroom. So he made a team of 4 to 5 people where he gave them a responsibility. If someone goes for the washroom or toilet in open space, so they are going to write the name of that student, and after that they are going to give that name to the teacher. And teacher will ask them a question that when there is a temporary toilet, why don't you go in that one, and why do you go in open space? And after that, teacher will tell them the benefits of going there, and some the diseases which can happen if they go in open space. So teacher did this, and after that, teacher found the students have started going there, and teacher saved so many students from many diseases and one very big bad habit also. So we see that when we go to any city, we see people go for washroom or urine. When they just go and they start doing that on a wall, sometimes in an open field. Why does it happen? Because we are not enough aware about this. And sometimes what happens, we do not give a good habits to our students, and we do not share with them that what are the disadvantage which can happen. So teacher gave them a practical of that. So as I see, there are some teachers who have just joined now. So I would like to show them again the picture like this. So this is the temporary toilet. Let me take it to the close one. So this is the temporary toilet, which looks like this. And this is how teacher implemented this idea. As you see, there is a boy and he's using this washroom. So this was, and what teacher did after making it, so he took those bottles and painted them with a dark color. He painted all the bottles with a dark color. He painted the wall with a dark color, and he made one poster there with like painting that this is a temporary washroom and the toilet. And after that, students got attracted to that, and they started going there, and they felt that how why it is important. And there was one awareness program in each class of the school that you should go there, and if you don't go, what diseases can spread it in market, or sorry, in not market, in society, and what are the problems which can be faced by people if they go like this. So they shared this, and after that, this innovative idea worked. And when we got this innovative idea, and really it was very nice idea, and many teachers have shared these pictures with us also, which they have implemented in their school after implementing this idea. So it was the idea. And if your school is under development, or if it happens in the future, so you can implement this idea. And I believe the students are going to learn a very good lesson, that how they can use waste material when they are in problem, or when they're facing some problems. So then they don't need to buy some expensive things, just they can use some waste material to create new things, and create a new innovation at the same time. So this was the first innovative idea. So let's go for the next one, that is promoting analysis and awareness. So we have seen this so many times when we go to any village, or any place which is far from the city. We see the awareness, the level is very low there, and people are not aware how to save environment, how to save how to be healthy. So they face a lot of problems with that. So teachers saw in their school that there are girls who are using, like they're not using sanitary pad in their school. And when they come, so there are some students who are not, they do not take bath when they come to school. And there are so many problems like that. And then teacher thought, what I can do for my students, and they started, I know, innovative idea. Let me share with the name again, the promoting analysis and awareness. So what happens, and this idea is, all the ideas are done by students only. So what are the benefits which we are going to get by implementing these ideas? So the first thing is, students learn problem solving skills. So this is one of the skill which can be only learnt by observing. Nobody can teach us by book, or by something like that, or by telling us only. So this innovative idea gives a very big impact on the students' mind, that they learn problem solving skills, that how to solve any problem in any situation. So this helps them in that. And students start feeling responsible for environment. So this is also the second like major point which students feel about it, that they start feeling responsible for the environment, which is basically very low these days, as we see that there are so many people who do not feel responsible for environment. For them, it does not matter whatever is happening with our environment. They, if they want to do something, just they go and do it. So this idea is going to help in both the aspects of that. So now let's talk about the first. Let's talk about our idea. The first is survey sheet. So what is this survey sheet? What teacher did in this? So teacher asked all the students to make a survey. So survey that what are the problems which are in our society related to environment, related to the society or community. After that survey, teacher asked all the students to make prepare a question list. What is question list? That is interesting. So teacher asked every student to at least make 10 questions list by one student. And after that, they divided the group of at least 5 students. So 50 questions are there. So questions can be similar. It is not necessary that all the questions should be different. They can be the same as well. And after that, teacher and students, after sitting there, after a meeting, they finalized at least 10 questions by one group, that these are the final questions which we are going to ask to our society. So now this question must be in your mind, that what are the questions and how we are going to ask. So let me give you an example. So once teacher ask all the students these questions, and after that student ask their family members, and with they go to the society also to ask these questions, and they tick there. So the first, for an example, the question is there a toilet in your house? So if that family, if the student says, yes, sir, we do not have that, so that the student ticks on that no option if they have done the right option. So this survey tells us by this question in a village how in like there are houses where the toilet is not built. So we come to know that this is the number, this is the ratio of the house where we do not find the washroom there. And the second question can be that do you take bath regularly? Say yes. So this can be a funny question sometimes, that you ask your students every day that do you take bath every day, and after the student get this feeling to take bath every day, because we are asking them everyone every day. So after this these are the like these were the two examples how we can ask questions to our students. After doing that, these surveys done, and then we divide the group as I shared. After dividing the group of 5 students, they go to houses, they ask people all these questions, and after that they submit those in the school. After submitting, there is a group who check all these papers, and they finalize what is the biggest problem in our village, and what are the problems in the house, or what is the problem of students, that what are the things which they do not do regularly, and what is the awareness which are they are not about. So there is one more question, that do you go out for open defecation? So that is a big question. Well, government is also like telling from so many years that we should not go in open defecation for that. So after submitting all the question papers, there is a survey, there is a list, and by the students learn also that how to do a survey, how to ask a question, how to solve a problem. There are so many things which are like critical thinkings which students improve by this idea only. And after that, we in that PTM we talk to all the parents, the teacher talk to the parents that these are the problems which students are facing, and teacher ask all the parents also that are these things in your school or a house, or do you are you doing all these things regular basis. If they are not, then teacher shares with them that what can be the uh, like what can be the problems if you do not take these precautions, or if you do not take bath, if you do not go for brushing every day, or if you do not wash your clothes every day, or if you wear the dirty clothes, what problems can happen. So these awareness programs happens by school only. After that, when students are enough aware about it, so they go to their house, they tell their family also all these things. So like this society also feels responsible that they are learning good things at their house. So let me share with you one image as well, which will help you to understand how this thing works. So as we see, there is a student. So let me show you the image. So there is a student, and he's sitting and he's asking one woman some questions related to the same survey. With the list we made, we created teacher. The student is asking them a question. So all the ideas are like truly based, and we have seen that ideas are working or not, or implementing by the teacher or not. So it happens after asking that. So there are so many problems which basically goes by asking question only sometime. If you ask any boy who do not take bath, only like if you can ask him personally or front of everyone as per the situation, that do you take bath every day, just ask him. If you do not get the answer even, it's fine, but you will start feeling that the student has started taking bath by asking question only. So this idea works like this only, like this also, that when we ask question to community, they start doing the thing at their home. Because now somehow, because when we ask question to someone, so other person thinks why the question has come to me, and what is the why this question belongs to me, and how this question is going to impact us. So this is the thing. So let me ask you one question, and you think, are you doing something in your school great that you can feel proud on you? So now you must have also started thinking like what I'm doing, and I have done this, I'm doing that. So you can share with us also that what you are doing in your school. Once this session is over, I'll give you the chance to share what you are doing in your school to for making students healthy and wealthy as well. Okay, so let's go to the next idea, that is cleanliness kit. So this innovative idea, the cleanliness kit, how it works, what is cleanliness kit? So let me give you one example. So there were 2 students in one school. So there was one student, in his bag only books were there, which is good, very good. So only books were there. So teacher said to the student, please show me your bag. What are the things which you carry for yourself to be healthy also? So book is good for our knowledge, but should we not carry other things, as this is the COVID-19 pandemic which we are facing, and everybody has sanitizer these days. Yes, we always keep mask with us. So these are the healthy kit. This comes in a cleanliness kit also, that we have things which we need at the same time. So there was another student, when teacher saw in his bag, so there was one small soap also, one cloth was also there for like for cleaning his hand and something like this, for washing his face. So these things were there. Teacher saw that this student, it means he is aware about the cleanliness. So like this teacher did. And what is cleanliness kit? What things can be there? Like soap can be there, oil can be there, comb, or things, or towels can be there for washing the face. Sometime our hair, when it gets messy, so we should have one comb also with us. It is not necessary that only old people will have comb. Anybody can have that. So mostly we will see that when we go in schools or any colleges, we see the women who are there. Almost 98% women have comb with them always. That's why their hair is also perfect all the time. Whenever they feel that their hair have some problem, they have comb in their bag, they take it out, they go to washroom and they make it and they come back, they're fresh again. So like this we should have also all the things like that. So that this is something interesting, how teachers made all the students aware and motivated, that they started carrying all these things with them. So as I shared, the soap can be there, oil can be there, and towels on such things can be there. And after that, what teacher did, teacher made one register, cleanliness register. So what is cleanliness register? So in that cleanliness register, the register was there. So teacher made three columns there. So one column was there where the name of students were there, and the second column A and column B. So column B was there. So the column A was for the student who is coming to school with full of cleanliness. So like the hair is good, the student have taken bath, hair brushed, and he has trimmed his nails, and all the things which are related to the cleanliness. His dress is washed properly, and he is wearing clean or polished shoes with him. So that was in the column A. So the person who is responsible for the register, he writes the name of the student or the tick that the student has come, like that. And then the column B, teacher wrote the question, wrote the name of that student only who is not coming properly to the school. That nail is not trimmed, or the student did not take bath today, or the student did not use oil in hair, or he did not wash his face properly, something like this. So teacher did this. So after making these columns, there was a cleanliness competition in the school after this. Teacher saw there is a competition that my name should be in the list, where all the cleanliness or the clean or the healthy students are in the list, that they are coming clean in the school, neat and clean, and the dress is washed properly, their nails are trimmed. Everybody wanted to come in that list. So teacher started one competition. Whosoever this any student who comes in the school and with proper cloth, like he is very nice, he is clean, so teacher will give them a cleanliness kit to that student every month. And in each class, one teacher can give to one student in his class. So what happens in this? So for an example, like this is a let's take this example only. So this is a cleanliness kit, but this is a bottle. So this is a cleanliness kit. So soap is there, oil is there, comb is there, and all the things which are necessary for students, all the things are there for being for a cleanliness purpose. So all the things were in that cleanliness kit, and every student wanted to win that kit, because that was interesting, that was attractive for the student, that he is going to get everything, and that student is going to use that kit in school only, because if he has that, he is going to use in that school. And after that, what teacher did, teacher did not stop here only. Teacher took the number of or he asked the number of parents of all these students in his class. After that, he made one WhatsApp group. In that group, teacher started posting photos of those students who were getting that cleanliness kit every month. So after that, what happened? Students started going to home and they started asking their parents that I want to also win this cleanliness kit. Please do something for me. I want to go clean, wash my clothes, or I please trim my nail, or teach me this, or I want to. If mother is not washing the clothes, so students start washing their clothes by their own only. So there were so many impact areas after this cleanliness kit, which teacher announced, and the school started become healthy, clean, and very nice. So this was innovative idea cleanliness kit, which is basically going to help each and every student. And students have one competition. So there is one quote also that if we have competition with others, so that is going to help us to be a successful. But if we have competition with our own self only, then we are going to be the best person in the world. So we give students the one priority level that your competition is with you only. You have to be cleaner only. So let's go to our next innovative idea. And if you have any question, then you can write that question in your, if you're watching this on Facebook, you can write there also. And if you're watching in Zoom, so you can write in comment box also if you are implementing this idea. So let's go for the next one, which is I feel very important idea. So basic hygiene during menstruation cycle. So there are so many things which people do not like to discuss. Things like this, that what happens in menstruation cycle, and this is a natural process which happens, and we should take care of everyone, or how students, how teachers can help women or girls in the school, that they can be safe, clean, and they will be aware about the things, how things are working in the school. So teacher did so many things for this. So the first thing was teacher saw in his school that there are girls who are facing a lot of problems while the time of period in their, which is basically a natural process. So but for so many people and from thousands of years, so people have made this mentality of everyone that this is not a natural process, this is a kind of disease. But we have to make everybody aware about it, that this is not a disease, this is a natural process. If somebody if somebody is there who does not have this cycle, that is a problem. But if somebody has it, that person is a natural, he's fine, he's doing good. So for spreading this awareness, teacher did something in the school. So let me share with you the name of the teacher. So name of the teacher is Shweta Mishra, and she is from Kasganj, Uttar Pradesh. So this is the innovative idea of Shweta Mishra. So what teacher did? So teacher first started one special session for girls in the school. So special session with girls means a teacher decided one day in a week or in a month where all the girls, all the women of that area or girls will be in that session only, and teacher is going to tell the problems which girls face, and how what can be the solution of that, how they can work while that time. There are so many people when this period time comes, so they ask girl not to go in the kitchen, which is basically a bad mentality, because this is not a disease, this is just a normal process, but people have just made the face like that. So we spread, teachers spread this awareness also, that this is natural, a girl can do anything at that time when there's a period time. So teacher holds one special session for girls where she makes everybody aware that we should not use cloth in the period time. We should use sanitary pad, and what is the right use of sanitary pad. These things happen that session only. And in that, and how teacher did that, first teacher started collecting parents in that PTM only. Teacher asked all the women after the PTM that the session is going to be there for women only. We are going to share with you some things which you can make yourself aware about it, and how you can save yourself with this in this menstruation time, or how you can remove this mentality of people that this is a bad time of a girl. No, it's not a bad time. So how you can do that? So teacher did that. So the first thing which happens, the first thing which teacher did is teacher started sharing the use of sanitary pad. So what happens is how to use that sanitary pad, what can be the use of that, and what time we should use it. All the things which teacher knows about that, teacher shared with the student, that we are going to do this, and all the women, basically women and the girls in the school. After that, teachers started spreading the awareness that this is a biological process, this menstruation cycle, that this is the natural process, and how you can be safe in this time, how you can take care of yourself, what are the things which you can eat, or so many things like that. Teachers started telling everyone. And for telling that, if there is somebody who is not understanding by this thing only, so teachers started showing them video and photo also, or like documentary movies. So there was one movie of also of Akshay Kumar. Yes, so the right thing is in your mind, that is Padman. So Padman movie was there, or Toilet A Prem Katha was also there. So the movies like this, documentaries like this, teachers started showing to the girls in the school, and the photos, videos which can spread the awareness, like for in the society or among the girls. So teachers started sharing this in their school, and teacher taught them also to learn how to use sanitary pad in the machine also. So there is a machine also in the school which is basically sanitary pad machine. So girl will keep only 2 rupees coin in that, and the sanitary pad will come out from that. And this what happens after that, teacher and mother talk also happens. And even if teacher feels that there are some problems still, that there is a girl and she is facing problem, and she is not able to tell the problem, at that time what can happen, so teacher talks direct to the mother. Or if mother is a problem, that she is not understanding that this is a natural process, so teacher talks to mother that this is a natural process and this is happens, and this is how you can take care of your girl, and you can take care of yourself only also, and all the conversation like this. So she was the teacher, Shweta ma'am. She started the session. She's from Kasganj, Uttar Pradesh. So this was the idea, and let's talk about our last idea of today. And again, I want to share with you, if you have any question, keep writing that question. So you can ask me once the session is over, or you can share your experience also, what you are doing in your innovative something in your school. So whole India can know that today you are live on Facebook. So you people can listen to you and your idea also. So now our last innovative idea is selfie of the day. Yes. So selfie, that as we know, the craze of selfie is, it is very much high in the and all over the world. Everybody takes so many selfies in a day. When we go to the places, we take selfies. When we meet actors, actress, we started taking selfies. So we start taking selfies, and when we meet our favorite person, like my favorite person is, if I have any actor, if I want to meet, if I meet Akshay Kumar, so I will go and I start taking photos. Sir, I can I take one selfie? That is a kind of proof, or I will feel good for that. Yes. And if you meet your favorite person, like there can be so many people who can be your favorite. Sometimes your officers are there, sometimes your seniors are there, that you take selfie on festivals, so many things. So this is the selfie of the day. So everybody has a lot of craze of selfie. So how teacher used this idea in the school, so that was great, and the teacher got also some positive results after implementing this idea in their school. So what is this? So first teacher tells that the selfie craze in the like to students, what is selfie. So sometimes people say that that when they take photo like this, so that is called selfie. But if I'm taking photo like this of the other person, that is not selfie, that is a real photo. Okay, selfie we are talking about when we take like this, we are standing with someone. So in this, what is the planning? Yes, first we should know the planning also in the school, how to implement this idea in the school. So first, teacher takes the mobile number of all the parents. Teacher says to all the students that give me the mobile number of your parents, where they are on, like they use WhatsApp with them. So there can be so many places where parents do not use like mobile phone, the smart mobile phone. But I believe if 80 to 70% parents are there who are using that, even then we are successful in our mission to make healthy class. And after that, what teacher did, teacher made WhatsApp group of all these students. After making those groups, and what teacher did, teacher started taking selfie with the most clean student in the school or class. Clean means there is a student who comes very neat and clean, his dress is clean, his bag is clean, his shoes and socks are clean, he has taken bath, so he's looking like an ideal student. So teacher takes selfie with that student each and every day, and after that the teacher posts that photo in the group. of the parents, then teacher tells that this is the student who has come today, very neat and clean. So this is how teacher spreads that if your student comes, so I'm going to share a photo with your student, with your child also in the group, then the same group. So parents also feel that why my student name is not there, sorry, why my child name is not there. My child is also there and he should be in that group photo sometimes or every day. So the parents are there, so they started taking care of that. What they do, they ask their child or children to take bath every day, wear clean clothes and everything. So this initiates a very big thing. So this is how teacher implemented this idea. And teacher is all the students started coming neat and clean the school. So these were the 5 innovative ideas which I have shared with you. So now this is your chance to speak and share your innovative idea which you are doing in your school, or you want to ask me any question, any confusion related to this question. So you can ask me this question also. Or if you are planning to prepare or implement something in your school, so you can share that also. So this is your turn. Yes, please. Yes, do we have some teachers who would like to ask any question? Please unmute your mic, then you can ask me any question. Please unmute everyone. So if you have any question, you can ask on Facebook also. So there is one teacher and she is saying on Facebook that clean nation, sanitation nation for corona free. Yes. So when there is a habit in students that they come clean, they take care of themselves, they use sanitizer, as we give them habit in our school only. So this keeps them from all the diseases away. Like this is a corona time, so they are already aware. They don't need to come in any habit. So they are already very good. So they will just take care of that, and they can be always disease free or corona free. So yes, do we have teachers? So as this is the end of the session. So okay, everyone, thank you for joining my session. Let's meet tomorrow at 2 p.m. Every day, Monday to Saturday. I share with you some innovative ideas, a compiled in the case study, or you can also share ideas with us on our website isf.ziei.com. Okay, everyone. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye.